Hi, I'm Malachi.
I'm Denise.
And together we are Dynamite Geeks, giving you a geek's perspective
of two generations.
So here we are with another car reaction video. So normally, I don't know if you've seen our post on Facebook and on Twitter, but we've actually been doing a lot of the Regal Cinemas Mystery Movie Mondays, where you go in, you pay $5 to see a movie. It's a new movie, but you have no idea what you're going to see. Sometimes it could be an indie film, sometimes it could be a big film, but you never know. Horror, comedies, like I said, we've seen everything.
Yeah.
So we just came out of a new one, which was actually a big surprise because this is actually probably one of the biggest releases we've had since doing this. It was actually Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I was very, like I said, initially when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, movie based on a video game? I'm like, okay, it's going to be about racing. But I was actually very surprised, especially not knowing was actually based on a true story.
Yeah.
It's actually based on the life of Jan Martinborough, who was actually recruited in what's called the GT Academy, and actually went from being one of the top racers in the game to actually being a real bona fide top racer himself. So like I said, it was very excellent. Archie Madekwe stars as Jan in this movie. We also have David Harbour as his trainer, and then Orlando Bloom is also in it as the guy who pretty much set up everything from Nissan in regards to pulling these young kids. So it's definitely one of those sports underdog stories. But with a little twist, like I said, it's definitely made for the modern gamer era because you never, like I said, if you didn't, definitely look up the story once you see the movie, because I was surprised and didn't know the actual story behind it. But definitely, like I said, it's not just your average video game movie. Definitely a film with a lot of heart.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of things that are very heartfelt and sad, but also happy, to where you're like, oh man, I didn't think it would be like that, because you wouldn't really think it because of it being a game based off of something you play. But it has a lot of heart and a lot of heart racing moments, to where you're sitting there and you're like, they're gonna do it, what's going on. It was a very good film. I really enjoyed it. Definitely Archie Madekwe did a very, very good job portraying this real life person, and it's a really good film, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. This was definitely one of the mystery movies that I was like, all right, wow, this was actually really good.
Yeah.
Again, also Dominic Hantu is in this as his dad, and they've got some really good moments together. But definitely, I definitely highly recommend taking a look at this one, checking it out. Like I said, don't brush it off because you're like, it's a game movie. No, this is not your average game movie. This is actually a really, really good story. And then once you find out that's actually based on a true story, you're like, wow.
Yeah, and then once you watch the film, you're like, all this stuff happened. Everything is actually based off of an actual person's real life event, for being a gamer to a full-blown professional race car driver. And it's really amazing. Really, if it's your thing with this, go see it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. If you like films like Karate Kid, Rocky, all those old school great underdog stories, this is definitely one I highly recommend checking out. Even, like I said, even if you've never heard of the game or played the game before, this is, like I said, don't go in there with that mindset this is a video game movie. Yeah, if you've never heard of the game or played the game, I would still highly recommend checking it out, because it's definitely a really good film.
Yeah.
And definitely a lot of definitely great action sequences, actually great race sequences.
Yeah.
So definitely highly recommend checking this one out.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's going to be it for this. And we will be back later on this month with some more reviews and reactions. Again, coming this weekend, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem! And I cannot wait. So
excited.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And find us at Dynamite Geeks on both Facebook and YouTube. And as always, I'm Malachi.
I'm Denise.
And together we are Dynamite Geeks. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.